Make sure you get your notes, your drink, and your vest, because we vested up today. And I got breaking news. Oh, what? Breaking news is John Harbaugh is not going to the Cleveland Browns or no other team in the NFL. John Harbaugh is working on a 5-year deal with the New York Giants. So that means that the New York Giants is going to give him everything that he ever wanted in his contract. So those 4 things are: he wanted a $20 million annual salary. He wanted a $10 million coaching salary. He wanted control of the 53-man roster. And he wanted to be able to choose his own GM. Now, that 4th term, I'm going to come back because I want to summarize something before I do that. So we know over the weekend when the reports came out. John Harbaugh was watching film on Cam Ward and Jackson Dart. I reported on that. Now, I thought he was just watching film just in case Cleveland Browns or any other team would not give him exactly what he wanted in his contract. He would be able to fall back on these options. Now, if he was serious about any other teams, we would never know. But we do know that he was watching film for the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans. And it came out this morning that he's working on a finalized deal with the Giants. Now, if this video is lagging, just stay with me. I have no control over Verizon. We already know it was an outage yesterday, but stay right here, Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop the bombshell. The reason why John Harbaugh wanted to choose his own GM is because he's seen how powerful it was when another head coach, hint, hint, chose his own GM, hint, hint. And you know exactly who I'm talking about. What I just said is true. It's been in our face this whole entire time. You're hearing me right. John Harbaugh has learned or lesson learned. In order to protect yourself, hire your own GM. And even if everything goes sideways, if the team is not winning, if a particular quarterback is not successful, as long as you got that GM there catching all of your strays, you can be there successful. And I'm talking about someone that was on an unsuccessful team as the head coach. Hold on, Cleveland. As the head coach, and was able to remain the head coach for 6 to 7 years. You heard me right. And if you picking up that pieces, that means yes, that particular head coach chose their own GM. Just look at these particular dates, and I'm gonna tie it up tonight when I come back. A head coach was hired almost exactly 7 years ago on January the 13th, 2020. Hold on, Cleveland. On 2020, January the 13th, 2020. And then a particular GM was hired on X amount of days. Oh, I want to come back and break this news to you, and I'm going to break it down later today. And if you've been following Tony Talks Vested Up, you know I don't do count, and I definitely don't do clickbait. But if the New York Giants allow John Harbaugh to choose his own GM, that's the reason. John Harbaugh want to choose his own shield just in case something goes wrong. Just in case something goes wrong while he's the New York Giant coach. So, Vesters, I'll be coming back later. And like I said, this video is lagging. It's not because of me. It's Verizon. Verizon had an outage yesterday, and they're probably still working on trying to restore their services 100%. But come back later today, and I'm going to break it all down about this shield. If the New York Giants give John Harbaugh that last term, he's going to have full control over the New York Giants. And now I know why so many people in Cleveland, they was confused on why somebody was let go and somebody was able to stay, because they knew the dynamic. They knew the partnership and the quote unquote family ties that these two people had. And I'm going to break this down later today. So Vesters, I'm going to head to work and I got to go. Verizon is still acting up, but make sure you come back this afternoon because I'm going to drop that second video. And Verizon better have this internet connection straight, because I don't need no latency when I drop this bombshell. Woo! All right, Vestas, talk to you later.